Well, here we are at Craters of the Moon National Monument and Preserve. We're right on the outskirts. We just passed through Cary, and we've been driving for about 5 hours through what seems like endless mountain valleys from Baker City, Oregon to here in Idaho. We're gonna head up to Lava Flow Campgrounds, camp for the night. The skies don't look too promising. There's heavy rain showers in that direction, and they're all around us. We've had a pocket of sun all day today, traveling through these valleys pretty much in a straight line right down the middle of them going east. But the dogs have done real well. They just sleep during the ride, and I'm sure they'll be anxious to get out whenever we camp. We've made stops and exercised them in that. Sarah is still so wound up looking at all the birds and critters that she hasn't even had breakfast, or she won't eat breakfast yet. So I'm hoping close to dinner she'll be hungry enough and quieted down in the campsite that she'll finally eat. So, all right, next stop, hopefully our camping spot in Lava Flow's Campgrounds. Here we are, morning at the Craters of the Moon National Monument in Idaho. It was nice when we went to bed last night, and then it rained, and now everything's all wet and moist, and the dogs are having a great time because they don't care what the weather is. Sarah, what do you see? Sarah's always looking for critters. Kate wants to play all the time. But I'll tell you one thing, having two dogs, if not one, in wet weather when you're traveling makes for a pretty dirty little living space. I don't know if you can see this very well, but all this fine volcanic dust and dirt and gravel, they easily track right into your living space, and everything becomes instantly gritty and dirty. But I've learned after trying carpet and stuff in this area that it's just more things to clean and shake out and deal with, and it's so much easier to just get out the old cedar broom and give it a good sweeping, and then throw down an old dog towel and wipe the area clean. So I've got plenty of dog towels for them and towels for me. What's up, Kate? So depending on which direction you look here, it's either going to be a long cloudy day or a bright sunny day coming. So over there is the visitor center, and people are getting an early start out hitting the road. And you can see in that direction, which I believe is west, it's looking nice. So we're going to be taking off later this morning and traveling through the area here, checking it all out before we leave. But the dogs have plenty here to keep them occupied. Huh, Kate? Sarah? Sarah still looks for critters popping their heads out of the rocks. Sarah, hey! Okay, well, she's ignoring me because she's focused on everything else. So we'll continue later. Bye. Here we are on the loop trail at Craters of the Moon National Monument, That's my little rig down there with the girls waiting for me. But there's multiple lava flows over this entire rift valley over the past 16 million years. And the hot spot that was under this is now the hot spot under Yellowstone National Park. So this has all kinds of lava shapes and forms and trails everywhere. It's no surprise that the Apollo astronauts trained in this area for what they might expect on the moon. So we're going to go down this trail here and continue on the loop road and explore more of this vast volcanic landscape. Well, shoot, I got up here hoping to find a crater because I was ready to go to the center of the earth on a little exploratory trip, but it's just a cinder cone. A lava field down below for miles and miles. Gives you an idea how huge this Rift Valley is. From the mountains over there, clear across to the mountains in the very far distance. And this hotspot that caused this up to 16 million years ago is now currently under Yellowstone National Park. So the earth does not sleep. But it sure be cool to find Hans and his goose and get a team and head to the center of the earth. I'm sure there's places that we've imagined in our fantasies that are true. We have just not had the technology to discover them. Anyway, the girls are probably wondering where I'm at. So, time to head back down. This trail didn't look so high. Kind of had a false summit from the view below. And when you got to that, it was 3 times higher than you thought. So it's a good workout. Fills your lungs up, that's for darn sure. Anyway, back to the girls. This is the trail heading out into the lava field where all the lava tubes and lava caves are that you can tour. Very rugged. A different section of the monument. Lots of sinkholes. All kinds of formations. The paved trail is almost like walking on top of a hardened flow of lava. It's not exactly level or flat or level, like I said. Lots of parts and areas where it's just kind of sunken in. Pretty good. This is Indian Tunnel in the Craters of the Moon National Monument. It goes way down and back there. Quite a ways. There goes a pigeon.
My husband's crazy.
And it goes down there too. It's got some light shafts part way, so it's not totally dark, but it's pretty darn huge. There's another little pocket, but you can see in reference to the people, it is a large lava tube that parts of it have caved in. And it's got a ladder to get you down there before you scramble on the rocks. And the field above. Indian tunnel. You see on the picture, it's pretty good. A lot of exploring, open sky vents. You can tell where the ceiling caved in and piled up, you scramble over. But totally different than St. Helens or any place else. Pretty amazing. A lot of the lava tubes out here have collapsed on their own weight and just wear and tear, fighting Mother Nature. And the others, like the Indian tunnel, are still partially standing, but do have cave-ins where there's air vents, or skylights, I think they call them. But anyway, this is pretty awesome. There's all kinds of formations of lava, and a multi-million year history out here. And far off in the distance is the parking lot where the trail starts. So I think the girls are wondering where I'm at, so I'd better head back.